I would like to thank János Betlen for being here and being the moderator. He had to leave because he has to go to work and on a television station. Thank you, János, for having been here. If you hear this on the television later on today. Köszönöm Betlen János, hogy itt tudott lenni moderálni. Most én átveszem ezt a hangot két nyelven, valamennyire rosszul magyarul, de megpróbálom az ő helyét foglalni. Köszönöm, János, amit csináltál. Biztos hallasz a televízióba. I have a very, very good friend right now in New York. Right now in New York, it's exactly 10:20 in the morning. Almost 2 hours after the first hit on the World Trade Center. Most Amerikában, New Yorkban 10 óra 20 perc van, majdnem 2 órára rá, mint 10 évvel ezelőtt volt az első támadás a World Trade Centerről. Egy nagyon jó barátom várja a hívásunkat, és megmondja, hogy mit gondol, és mi van most ott New Yorkban. I'm going to call my good friend, fogom hívni a jó barátomat, Rabbi Artúr Schreier of the Park East Synagogue. Gábor, megvan a telefonhívás?
Ja, megvan.
Servus, Artúr.
Servus.
You want to speak in English?
Yes, I speak in English, but I'll start in magyarul kezdek.
Rendben van, beszélj magyarul először.
Okay, so, kedves barátaim, nagyon hálás vagyok, hogy ott vagytok, and appreciate the solidarity of expression with the, not only with New York, but all of America, and particularly Washington, and all the victims and the rescuers. I was in New York on 9/11, and this was not only an attack against the United States, it was an attack against freedom all over the world, the kind of freedom that Petőfi fought for Hungary, the kind of freedom that the Hungarians were known to fight for. And those forces tried to extinguish the flame of freedom. Today, we not only remember the man's inhumanity to man perpetrated by terrorists, but we also remember man's humanity to man. The sacrifices of the rescuers who sacrificed their lives in order to save life. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Because the psalmist tells us, we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We don't remain it. And New Yorkers, united, have shown it. We were devastated. We rose from the ashes. The towers fell, but our spirit was not extinguished. And so we have devoted 10 years for renewal, rebuilding, and guarding freedoms all over the world. So this is our work that needs to be continued. Freedom of speech, human rights, and above all, fighting those who do not believe in coexistence. And a democratic Hungary, az Egyesült Államokkal, and all free people of the world have to unite in this fight, because the victims of the terrorist attacks were not only Americans. 66 nations lost their sons and daughters because of that heinous crime. Terrorism has not stopped, but we shall win. Freedom will prevail. And so I conclude by saying, God bless America, and Isten áldja meg a magyart.
Nagyon szépen köszönöm, Artúr. Köszönöm szépen, egy boldog új évet kívánok neked. Happy New Year, Artúr. Thank you for coming on this telephone.